Yo, what's going on, quick fam? I am back with another fucking video. I know you guys have been waiting for more, so here I am back with another fucking banger. Grab your joint, stick around, let's hop right into it. So guys, this video is going back to the time that I was in a therapeutic boarding school in Utah. If you guys don't know much about them, you get placed into them after you go to a wilderness program. So they're for like kids that are classified like troubled teens. I went because I failed a drug test for weed. But a lot of kids were there for like court ordered issues or like hard drugs, that type of stuff. And it was a crazy experience. So it's basically like 50 guys living in this big house. It's kind of like a halfway house. Like they're adapting you to go back home after you lived in the wilderness. And this is the story about how we got the iPods banned. I got the iPods banned. And just how this kid kind of fucked it up for everybody. And let's just hop right into it. So basically, I'm probably 3 months into living at this therapeutic boarding school in Utah. And after you've been there for about 2.5 months, you got the opportunity to earn like it was an off brand, but like an iPod Shuffle where it didn't have a screen or anything. It just was like back, forward, and the volume buttons. And you couldn't like play any music on it. Like it was limited to whatever music they had, like clean music. Because if you guys aren't familiar with Utah, 95% of everybody in Utah is Mormon. So they're super, super Christian, super, super, not Christian, but super, super like religious backed. And no swearing, nothing like that. So you had to listen to like good music. And I think the only rap song that was on there, even close to rap, was Heartless by Kanye West, the clean version, and Levitating with the Baby by Dua Lipa. And if you guys know those songs, those aren't really like rap songs, and I wasn't into those at all. And the rest of the songs were like NF, and you know what, just like literal songs I did not want to listen to at all. So I had been thinking for months and months and months, like, how can I get better music? Like, what can I do? And finally, after probably another 2 months of just listening to this crap music, I found a way. And it was basically, we were in this class, and if you had extra homework to do, you were given like a Chromebook. And you could use it in your room. Obviously, like managed, but you could use it in your room and someone would watch you on it. So you weren't like watching porn or anything like that. So I always at home, downloaded stuff to my iPod, like third party, and would use like YouTube to MP3 downloads. And would just download songs and put them on my little old iPod Touch. And I was like, I wonder if this would work for this thing. So I plugged in the iPod to this little Chromebook thing, and sure as shit, it popped up like device connected, like portable MP3 player, and I went to town. I literally went so crazy. I downloaded probably 300 songs, and I didn't tell anybody because I knew that like this would probably get me in trouble, and everyone there was super snitches, bro. Like everyone there, you would get something if you snitch, like you would get a reward. So everyone would like snitch on someone because it was like beneficial to you to snitch. No one had any morals there, bro. That everyone was just looking out for themselves. And so finally one day I'm playing basketball with this kid named Mitch, and I give him my iPod. I'm just like, yo, listen to this. And he's listening, and then literally kids start, because Mitch has got a big mouth, bro. This kid tells kids in the unit with us, and kids are like giving me snacks. Kids are like offering literal whatever I wanted, like extra food at dinner. Not like we weren't eating, but like we only got like limited desserts and stuff like that. They were offering me like their desserts and stuff, and just for like time to listen to my iPod. And we were keeping it on the super down low. But this one kid, he was like asking how I did it. And me and him were kind of close. So I told him how I did it. And sure as shit, I see him ask to use a laptop to like finish an essay. and he starts to do it, and this kid was kind of weird, bro. Like, you could always tell something was off with them, but he wasn't like too weird. Like, he was a chill person. He was from like Louisville or something like that, and he was just like a white boy. And this kid James, bro, does some shit he doesn't tell any of us, and he does some super super sneaky shit. And I get a weekend pass. So you could earn either like home visits or weekend passes. So I had a weekend pass with my parents. So they were coming out to Utah, and I got to like spend the weekend with them and just like go around, show them what we were doing, like go on hikes or go swimming, literally whatever I wanted. So my mom comes out, and she gets a text from like the staff. She was like, "Do you know anything about an iPod?" I'm like, "No. What do you mean?" And that was it. Like, she didn't really like press the issue. And I go back and I find out that everybody's iPods have been confiscated. And I was like, bro, what happened? And this kid Mitch tells me that someone had switched out the iPods and taken mine, and then the staff was like wondering why they would take mine instead of like their own, because you got to like select what songs you wanted of the approved music. So they were like, well, why wouldn't you just take your own? So then they started listening to it, and they found that there was like explicit music on it and stuff. So then they started listening to all the other ones, and they found out that this kid James fucking was downloading JOI porn. If you guys don't know what it is, it's like audio porn. It's like where the girl is telling you exactly what she's doing to you, or like what she wants you to do, that type of stuff. So this kid was downloading fucking voice porn and going to the bathroom for like hours and hours and hours, and everyone was wondering why he was in the bathroom. People just thought he was depressed or taking long showers, but this nigga was fucking beating off. And it was super like crazy. Like, he kind of beat the system because, like I said, we didn't have nothing. We had no access to screens, so like porn was like, that was the fucking thing. Like, how we got it was, we would, in art class, our art teacher was kind of fucking stupid. So we had access to computers, so we literally wouldn't even print off porn because it was blocked on the internet, but like swimsuit models, pictures of girls, like that type of stuff, we would print off like black and white pictures, and that's what we were using. Or like on local visits, like you would find a magazine, and if it had a hot girl, like you would cut it off, and we hid that shit in the ceiling, we hid that shit in vents, and we all shared it because all the boys were down bad. Not like shared it, but took turns with it because the boys were real down bad. And James really done fucked it up because he could have put everybody on game, but he was in the bathroom for hours and hours and hours, and he took my iPod to listen to music, and he fucked it up for everybody. Yeah. And then we never got iPods after that. I'm not surprised. But if you guys enjoyed this little quick story, it wasn't nothing major. I thought it's just fucked up how you get a little privilege in a situation like that. Like, whether you're in jail or in like rehab or therapeutic boarding school or school, it feels like you get privileges, like you get little ounces of respect from the person that's in charge, and people just fuck it up. Fuck it up so fast. I guess you could blame it on me because I was the first one to download music, but like, if everyone kept it on the down low, we would have been cool. But no, this nigga wants to go download porn. Like, why are you downloading porn, man? Like, what the fuck are you on about? Yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in another video.